Blue tiles hold a noonday blessing on the walls across the street. Sunlight rolls along the doorway and lies warm beneath my feet. Blue azulejos catch the noon and turn it into peace. I let the room grow tender while the quiet starts to sing. Vintage jazz and harbor daylight smooth the edges of my mind. Let the old jazz hold the evening. Let the warm room slow my mind. In Lisbon, time is softer, and the restless world grows kind. I can read, I can dream, I can drift and breathe again. Coffee writes a silver ribbon in the sunlight by the pane. Old blue tiles remember softly every winter, every rain. Pages turn like little sailboats drifting through a calmer hour. And Lisbon keeps my heartbeat in the hush of stone and flower. Vintage jazz and harbor daylight smooth the edges of my mind. Let the old jazz hold the evening. Let the warm room slow my mind. In Lisbon, time is softer, and the restless world grows kind. I can read, I can dream, I can drift and breathe again. There is no hurry in this corner, only velvet, wood and steam. Every chair and every window holds the edge of some old dream. Muted horns and gentle footsteps move like shadows on the floor, while the city hums in sepia just beyond the cafe door. Hear the low bass walk in circles, hear the brushes kiss the snare. Hear the windows breathe with harbor wind and candle-scented air. Nothing loud and nothing urgent, just a lantern-colored sweep of a vintage song in Lisbon, leading gently into sleep. Vintage jazz and harbor daylight smooth the edges of my mind. Let the old jazz hold the evening. Let the warm room slow my mind. In Lisbon, time is softer, and the restless world grows kind. I can read, I can dream, I can drift and breathe again. If the day becomes too crowded, let the melody remain. Like a tram bell from a distance, or a soft persistent rain. I will stay with these small comforts, with the cup between my hands till the lamp glow and the moonlight fold the city into sand. Vintage jazz and harbor daylight smooth the edges of my mind. Let the old jazz hold the evening. Let the warm room slow my mind. In Lisbon, time is softer, and the restless world grows kind. I can read, I can dream, I can drift and breathe again. Stay a little longer, stay until the candle sleeps. Soft piano fading, muted trumpet answering, brushed drums like distant rain. Night settles over Lisbon. Rain on the pans, lights on the canal, coffee in the dusk. There is blue on the canal and golden doors, a perfect half of sorrow, half of peace. At the window hangs the shimmer of the storm. Yet in this room the world is all release. Old film colors soften every face. Brown cafe walls hold shadows tenderly, and from the speakers comes a velvet tune that sounds like rain, remembering the sea. And the room grows warmer as the shadows fall, like the city saved a little piece for us all. Pour the night in a coffee cup. Let the old jazz fill it up. Amsterdam in the rain-washed gleam. You are memory, you are dream. You are every lantern on the waterline, every note that says the evening will be fine. Past the trams and bridges, past the glowing signs, the quiet narrow houses lean and wait, as though they know that some hearts travel far, only to find stillness by a rainy gate. Here a smile is small but honest as the light. Here the tables know the names of tired hands, and every chord descends like evening fog across the oldest and the kindest land. Pour the night in a coffee cup. Let the old jazz fill it up. Amsterdam in the rain-washed gleam. You are memory, you are dream. You are every lantern on the waterline, every note that says the evening will be fine. Nothing is loud here, Nothing needs to be, just the rustle of a coat, the hiss of tea, and the city breathing softly through the rain, as if to tell us we may rest again. That says the evening will be fine. Keep this song beneath the window's glow. Keep this room where quiet people go. Keep Amsterdam alive in dusk and steam. A vintage frame around a softer dream. Morning light slides across the window pane. Silver spoons and porcelain in the rain. A waiter moves as if he knows the tune. The city wakes beneath a pale blue noon. There's a hush between the cups and chairs. A little dream suspended in the air. In old Vienna, where the coffee steams, we gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. A lady reads a letter by the wall. Two friends exchange a laugh, quiet and small. The pastry case shines under amber light, and every face looks softer, warm and bright. The marble tables keep 1,000 tales of whispered names and winter-coated trails. In old Vienna, where the coffee steams, we gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. Glide like smoke above the room, a violin dissolving all the gloom. Outside the street is damp with gentle grace. Inside the hour lingers in this place. clock above the mirror marks the day, but nobody's rushing far away. The pages turn, the little teaspoons chime, and every note is honeyed, slow and fine. In old Vienna, where the coffee steams, we gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. Good night to streets of stone and cafe lights. Good night to all who linger through the night. In old Vienna, where the hours softly flow, the jazz remembers all we used to know. Along the LANGELINIE promenade, where the sea meets the city wall, the October wind is gentle, and the evening stars are all reflected in the black water of the harbor and the sound. And I walk here after closing time, when no one can be found. The fort of Candlelight sleeps in its star-shaped ring of moat, and the willow trees are trailing like the hem of someone's coat. The old Gifjon fountain is all silence now and stone, and the jazz I carry in my head is walking me back home. LANGELINIE late night, the sea air and the stars, the city at my shoulder, and the water at the bars of the harbor where the old ships used to come from far away. LANGELINIE late night, I could walk this every day. There's a reason that the Danes invented something called hygge, that particular, untranslatable, and perfectly Norwegian free. No, it's Danish through and through, this art of being warm inside a circle of good light, when outside there's a storm. And LANGELINIE after midnight is a kind of hygge too. The sea and sky and lamplight and the city's amber hue, and the jazz in distant cafe is a thread that follows home. And I'm never truly lonely when the city is my own. LANGELINIE late night, the sea air and the stars, the city at my shoulder, and the water at the bars of the harbor where the old the LANGELINIE promenade where the sea meets the city wall. Along the LANGELINIE promenade where the sea meets the city wall. Along the LANGELINIE promenade where the sea meets the city wall. The October wind is gentle and the evening stars are all reflected in the black water of the harbor and the sound. And I walk here after closing time when no one can be found. The fort of Candlelight sleeps in its star-shaped ring of moat, and the willow trees are trailing like the hem of someone's coat. The old Gifjon fountain is all silence now and stone, and the jazz I carry in my head is walking me back home. LANGELINIE late night, the sea air and the stars, the city at my shoulder and the water at the bars of the harbor where the old ships used to come from far away. LANGELINIE late night, I could walk this every day. There's a reason that the Danes invented something called higgy, that particular, untranslatable, and perfectly Norwegian free. No, it's Danish through and through. This art of being warm inside a circle of good light when outside there's a storm. LANGELINIE after midnight is a kind of higgy too. The sea and sky and lamplight and the city's amber hue, and the jazz in distant café is a thread that follows home. And I'm never truly lonely when the city is my own. LANGELINIE late night, the sea air laundry sways above Alfama, swallows cut across the blue. A balcony of potted flowers leans into a gentler view. From an Alfama balcony, the breeze unties the day. I let the room grow tender while the quiet starts to sing. Hold me in your faded sunlight where the quiet rivers go. Let the old jazz hold the evening. Let the warm room slow my mind. In Lisbon time is softer, and the restless world grows kind. I can read, I can dream, I can drift and breathe again. Coffee writes a silver ribbon in the sunlight by the pane. Old blue tiles remember softly every winter, every rain. Pages turn like little sailboats drifting through a calmer hour. And Lisbon keeps my heartbeat in the hush of stone and flower. Hold me in your faded sunlight where the quiet rivers go. Let the old jazz hold the evening. Let the warm room slow my mind. is no hurry in this corner, only velvet, wood and steam. Every chair and every window holds the edge of some old dream. Muted horns and gentle footsteps move like shadows on the floor, while the city hums in sepia just beyond the cafe door. Hear the low bass walk in circles, hear the brushes kiss the snare. Hear the windows breathe with harbor wind and candle-scented air. Nothing loud and nothing urgent, just a lantern-colored sweep of a vintage song in Lisbon, leading gently into sleep. Hold me in your faded sunlight where the quiet rivers go. Let the old jazz hold the evening, let the warm room slow my mind. In Lisbon time is softer, and the restless world grows kind. I can read, I can dream, I can drift and breathe again. If the day becomes too crowded, let the melody remain, like a tram bell from a distance or a soft persistent rain. I will stay with these small comforts, with the cup between my hands, till the lamp glow and the moonlight fold the city into sand. Hold me in your faded sunlight where the quiet rivers go. Let the old jazz hold the evening, let the warm room slow my mind. In Lisbon time is softer, and the restless world grows kind. I can read, I can dream, I can drift and breathe again. Stay a little longer, stay until the candle sleeps. Soft, soft piano. Soft piano fading. Brushed drums like distant rain. Night settles over Lisbon. April leans across the window pane, gold on the canal and gold again. A rose in a glass by the sugar tray, and Ghent turns soft in the middle of the day. In this 1940s wartime quiet cafe ballad, chairs remember coats and names, silver spoons and little flames of sunlight trembling on the rim of every cup filled to the brim. The waiter folds the paper thin, the room lets mellow voices in, and outside on the cobbled lane a tram goes by like gentle rain. Old facades in cream and stone hold 1,000 hours of their own, and every passing hat and glove moves as though the air were love. No one has to hurry here, time arrives and disappears, slow as cream in coffee swirled, soft as dust upon the world. This dreamy dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune. In the golden, arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and want to stay, let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. A bicycle waits near the wall, patient in the amber fall of sunlight slipping through the trees, with old cathedral dignity. Somewhere far a record plays, with velvet edges, smoky grace, and the windows catch the gleam of a city dozing in a dream. I stir the sugar just once through, watch it vanish out of view, like all the worries I had brought into this room and then forgot. In the hush between the cups, all the noise of life gives up, and the smallest things appear, clear as if they're meant to hear. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune. In the golden, arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and want to stay, let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. Maybe joy is only this, the porcelain lip, the rose's kiss, a fragrance near a folded sleeve, a reason not to rise and leave. Maybe grace is afternoon, not too early, never noon, just the kindly hour that knows how a tired heart unwinds and glows. If tomorrow asks too much, I will answer with this touch of canal light, cafe air, and the peace still waiting there. So I gather every sign, the marble counter's patient shine, the lazy sacks beyond the door, the heel clicks on the wooden floor, the mirror with its softened gold, the stories nobody has told, the drifting steam, the linen white, the tender middle of the light. If evening comes, it may come slow, with one last gleam on cups below. But for now the room is kind, and leaves the restless world behind. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune. In the golden, arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and want to stay, let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. Stay a little afternoon, do not hand the day too soon. Keep the canal in rose and gold, keep the coffee warm to hold. In the golden, arrogant cafe, where April learns to dream and stay, leave one song upon the air, so I can find this feeling there. came in gray with all its rain, and I sat with the window and the pane of nothing quite as wrong as it might seem, but everything adrift, awake and dream. I put the needle down on something blue, the kind of jazz that knows what Tuesday's through, with all its ordinary aching kind of melancholy living in the mind. Blue notes on a slow and rainy Tuesday, blue notes that help the slow old days find their beauty in the minor key, where all the best blue music waits for me. Blue notes, rainy day and slow jazz rhythm, everything between the here and there, and with them all the things that make a Tuesday sing. Blue notes are the only offering. The trumpet plays a phrase that knows the feeling of rain against the window and the ceiling, of a life that's mostly fine but sometimes gray on an ordinary slow and rainy day. I make myself a cup of something warm and let the blue notes play against the storm of nothing really wrong but nothing bright, just Tuesday and the music and the light. Blue notes on a slow and rainy Tuesday, blue notes that help the slow old days find their beauty in the minor key, where all the best blue music waits for me. The blues aren't only sadness, don't you know? They're where you go when life moves soft and slow, where the heart can feel its everyday weight and find that there is music even in that state. A rainy Tuesday needs its blue notes too. Not every day can be bright and brand new. Some days are for sitting with the gray and letting blue notes carry you away. By afternoon the rain has found its rhythm, and I have found my peace inside within. The blue notes and the trumpet and the bass have given Tuesday something like a grace. Not every week needs perfect sunny days. Sometimes the blue ones have their special ways of clearing out the heart and cleaning through, so everything shines brighter when it's blue. Blue notes on a slow and rainy Tuesday. winter's day, the most beautiful kind of any day. Rain writes silver letters on the window by my chair. I found a small republic of calm inside Old Town Square, where porcelain and lamplight make a treaty with the rain. And every coat that passes carries stories in the grain. The waiter moves like midnight with a practiced kind of grace. A record turns in amber and puts patience in the space. Outside the windows shimmer with 1,000 softened gleams. Inside the room the piano folds the weather into dreams. Stay a little longer, Prague, and play me soft and low. Stay until the last cup cools, the last tram bell is gold. Stay until the river writes the parts we never told. Stay until the lamplit glass has gentled every ache, and all the weary evening knows exactly how to break. A woman with an umbrella leaves petals in the hall. A newspaper lies sleeping by the coat rack near the wall. The saxophone is velvet and the brushes barely speak, like footsteps on old bridges at the end of every week. I taste the dark roast quiet and the sugar of the hour. The city turns from iron into rain-reflected flower. No one needs a grand goodbye. The room already knows how evenings in old Prague become the way a memory grows. Stay a little longer, Prague, and play me soft and low. Stay a little longer now, the night is tender slow. Let the coffee house keep watch where softer sorrows go. Stay until the bridge lamps blur like halos on the stream, and every pane of weather learns to carry one more dream. If the night should fold around us like a velvet overcoat, keep one lamp burning in the fog. Let the bass walk carefully between the hours we keep. Let the trumpet kiss the dark and tuck the rooftops into sleep. Stay a little longer, Prague, and frog in all her evening grace sings back a little too. Coffee steam, window rain, cobblestone and lantern flame. Old city, soft city, keep me in your frame. Tonight, 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 tonight.
After the rain, the Seine reflects the broken city lights, like scattered memories refusing to surrender to the night. You pull your chair and take your place without a single word, but silence from your heart is still the sweetest thing I've heard. The accordion wraps the air in notes of faded gold. I hold the hope I hid away through winters long and cold. And when you look at me with calm and shelter in your eyes, every storm inside my chest begins at last to die. The night moves slowly through the glasses and the prayer, and I do not want to lose the meaning waiting in your stare. On this night, let the river carry all our doubts away. Let only you and I remain where longing wants to stay. On this night, do not hurry morning to arrive. I have only just remembered what it means to feel alive. Outside the window, taxis pass like memories in gold, leaving trails of light across the wet and quiet road. We speak of life and hidden wounds and where the lost ones roam, and somehow every heavy thing grows light when you are home. On this night, let the river carry all our doubts away. Let only you and I remain where longing wants to stay. On this night, do not hurry morning to arrive. I have only just remembered what it means to feel alive. This old city may hold 1,000 love affairs, but tonight you are the fairest page it bears. On this night, let the river carry all our doubts away. Let only you and I remain where longing wants to stay. On this night, do not hurry morning to arrive. I have only just remembered what it means to feel alive. A book lies open on my lap today. The words float slow like dust in amber rays. Outside the window, rain is coming down, softly washing all the colors
stories of the town. The cafe fills with piano, bass, and drum, a gentle rhythm for the afternoon to hum. My coffee steams beside my elbow there, and jazz is floating softly through the air. Reading by the window in the rain, jazz playing low to ease the gentle pain of all the days that passed without a song. A rainy afternoon is where I belong. Reading by the window, page by page, jazz carrying me through every age. The music and the words become the same, a quiet life with no one else to blame. The chapters turn like seasons in the year, and every story holds a heart sincere. The jazz trio plays something long and slow, the way the river moves when currents flow. A child runs past beneath the red umbrella, the waiter hums along like an old fella. The rain decides to stay a little more, and pages turn as they were meant before. Reading by the window in the rain, jazz playing low to ease the gentle pain of all the days that passed without a song. A rainy afternoon is where I belong. Between the lines of every book I read, there lives a song that gives the heart what it needs. And between the notes the jazz trio plays, there lives a story of 1,000 days. So let the rain fall, let the pages turn, let the piano play as long as candles burn. I have all the time the afternoon will give, and music is the only way to live. The book ends softly like a jazz refrain, and I look up to find it's still raining. The cafe's warm and everything feels right. Between the music and the fading light, I order one more cup and start anew. Another story and another tune. The window shows a blurry, washed out street, and here inside, this life is so complete. Reading by the window in the rain, jazz playing low again and again. Let the afternoon just drift away. This is where I'll always choose to stay. Tuesday came in gray with all its rain, and I sat with the window and the pane, nothing quite as wrong as it might seem, but everything adrift, awake in dream. I put the needle down on something blue, the kind of jazz that knows what Tuesday's through, with all its ordinary aching kind of melancholy living in the mind. Blue notes on a slow and rainy Tuesday, blue notes that help the slow old days find their beauty in the minor key, where all the best blue music waits for me. Blue notes, rainy day and slow jazz rhythm, everything between the here and there, and with them all the things that make a Tuesday sing. Blue notes are the only offering. The trumpet plays a phrase that knows the feeling of rain against the window and the ceiling, of a life that's mostly fine but sometimes gray, on an ordinary slow and rainy day. I make myself a cup of something warm and let the blue notes play against the storm, of nothing really wrong but nothing bright, just Tuesday and the music and the light. Blue notes on a slow and rainy Tuesday, blue notes that help the slow old days find their beauty in the minor key, where all the best blue music waits for me. The blues aren't only sadness, don't you know? They're where you go when life moves soft and slow, where the heart can feel its everyday weight and find that there is music even in that state. A rainy Tuesday needs its blue notes too. Not every day can be bright and brand new. Some days are for sitting with the gray and letting blue notes carry you away. By afternoon the rain has found its rhythm, and I have found my peace inside within. The blue notes and the trumpet and the bass have given Tuesday something like a grace. Not every week needs perfect sunny days. Sometimes the blue ones have their special ways of clearing out the heart and cleaning through, so everything shines brighter when it's blue. Blue notes on a slow and rainy Tuesday, the most beautiful kind of any day.
I tucked it in on page 143 between the lines, where Fitzgerald says the light is green and all of time assigns a letter to nobody and nobody in particular, in the hope that someone beautiful might find it perpendicular. I wrote about the Tuesday when I saw you in the rain. You didn't see me seeing you, and I never saw again. I wrote it like a memory that needed to exist somewhere, even if the only place for it was in a book somewhere. Whoever finds this deserves to be loved, I wrote at the end, and signed it with the first name of someone else's friend. A love letter left in a library book travels further than most, from hand to hand to shelf, like a very quiet ghost. The librarian once told me that she finds them now and then, love notes, ticket stubs, and photographs of who knows when. She keeps them in a box behind the reference desk, as evidence that love was here and people at their best. I went back to the library to check if it was found. The page was clean, the book was there, the letter not around, which means someone took it with them, which is everything I hoped. That someone found a love note and with it learned to cope. Whoever finds this deserves to be loved, I wrote at the end, and signed it with the first name of someone else's friend. A love letter left in a library book travels further than most, from hand to shelf, like a very quiet ghost. Leave a letter somewhere beautiful before you close the book, because someone will find it who needed one to look. A quiet bell from the riverside, a lace curtained room with the door half wide, porcelain light in the afternoon, and a sleepy cafe begins to bloom. In this 1910s pre-war European cafe, chairs remember coats and names, silver spoons and little flames of sunlight trembling on the rim of every cup filled to the brim. The waiter folds the paper thin, the room lets mellow voices in, and outside on the cobbled lane a tram goes by like gentle rain. Old facades in cream
hold 1,000 hours of their own, and every passing hat and glove moves as though the air were love. No one has to hurry here. Time arrives and disappears, slow as cream in coffee swirl, soft as dust upon the world. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune in the golden arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and wanna stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. A bicycle waits near the wall, patient in the amber fall of sunlight slipping through the trees with old cathedral dignity. Somewhere far a record plays with velvet edges, smoky grace, and the windows catch the gleam of a city dozing in a dream. I stir the sugar just once through, watch it vanish out of view, like all the worries I had brought into this room and then forgot. In the hush between the cups, all the noise of life gives up, and the smallest things appear clear as if they're meant to hear. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune in the golden arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and wanna stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. Maybe joy is only this, the porcelain lip, the rose's kiss, a fragrance near a folded sleeve, a reason not to rise and leave. Maybe grace is afternoon, not too early, never noon, just the kindly hour that knows how a tired heart unwinds and glows. If tomorrow asks too much, I will answer with this touch of canal light, cafe air, and the peace still waiting there. So I gather every sign, the marble counter's patient shine, the lazy sacks beyond the door, the heel clicks on the wooden floor, the mirror with its softened gold, the stories nobody has told, the drifting steam, the linen white, the tender middle of the light. If evening comes, it may come slow, with one last gleam on cups below. But for now, the room is kind and leaves the restless world behind. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune in the golden arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and wanna stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. Stay a little find this feeling there.
There's a porcelain sky above the square, white with a blush of blue somewhere, and on the awning gentle rain writes your name and fades again. The cafe smells of jam and tea, warm linen and old bakery, and every cup the waiter pours feels like a prayer through open doors. I watch the steam rise silver thin, like all the hush the day lives in, and when you turn your eyes to mine, the whole world changes shape and time. Under the porcelain sky, we let the whole town drift by, slow as a spoon through cream, soft as the edge of a dream. Under the porcelain sky, nothing too grand, nothing too high, just this old cafe and your hand near mine, and spring taking its sweet, sweet time. Your gloves lay folded by your plate, the clock was kind enough to wait. A little song from the radio made the room glow low and slow. A bicycle bell, a passing laugh, a child in yellow chasing drafts, and all the cobblestones outside looked polished by the morning tide. There's magic in what does not try, in bread still warm and April light, in little moments people miss, in almost love that feels like this. Under the porcelain sky, we let the whole town drift by, slow as a spoon through cream, soft as the edge of a dream. Under the porcelain sky, nothing too grand, nothing too high, just this old cafe and your hand near mine, and spring taking its sweet, sweet time. Let the world run fast somewhere else, let trains rush south and letters melt here in this room of glass and lace. We have enough in one still place. If love begins without a sound, perhaps it blooms more deeply found in quiet looks and weather fair, in things too lovely to declare. Under the porcelain sky, we let the whole town drift by,
Just this old cafe and your hand near mine, and spring taking its sweet, sweet time. The bells recede, the light grows mild, the afternoon turns warm and wild, but in my heart this morning stays porcelain sky and blooming days. There's a porcelain sky above the square, white with a blush of blue somewhere, and on the awning gentle rain writes your name and fades again. The cafe smells of jam and tea, warm linen and old bakery, and every cup the waiter pours feels like a prayer through open doors. I watch the steam rise silver thin, like all the hush the day lives in. And when you turn your eyes to mine, the whole world changes shape and time. Under the porcelain sky, we let the whole town drift by, slow as a spoon through cream, soft as the edge of a dream. Under the porcelain sky, nothing too grand, nothing too high, just this old cafe and your hand near mine, and spring taking its sweet, sweet time. Your gloves lay folded by your plate, the clock was kind.
He sits beside the window on the 7th floor at 5, and watches how the city changes as the sun arrives. At its most spectacular and quiet and complete, the orange and the purple in their particular heat. He started in the 50s when his wife was still beside, and watched for 40 years with and without, and with the tide of grief and then of quiet and then something like his own. He never missed a sunset even when he was alone. He never missed a sunset in 40 years of watching there, because a sunset doesn't skip the days when we're in despair. The sunset watcher on the 7th floor learned this true thing, that showing up for beauty is a daily offering. He says the best ones are in October without fail, when the atmosphere is thick enough to make the color pale into something between lavender and a very ancient gold, the kind of color that you can't quite ever be told. He teaches the young couple in the flat below his now to sit at 5 on Tuesdays, and he's shown them when and how Because beauty needs its witnesses, and witnesses need grace. And the 7th floor has room enough for everyone's face. He never missed a sunset in 40 years of watching there, because a sunset doesn't skip the days when we're in despair. The sunset watcher on the 7th floor learned this true thing, that showing up for beauty is a daily offering. Sit beside the window at the hour the sky turns gold. The sunset watcher knew the beautiful grows bolder as you're old.
She sits at the switchboard in the early light of day, a headset and 100 chords and everything to say. She patches calls from nowhere into somewhere and back, and listens for a half a second before she gives them track. A soldier called from overseas to speak with someone home. His mother on the other end had learned to be alone. She patched the call and held her breath and let the silence fill with everything a mother keeps inside a windowsill. Every call she patched was someone's everything, a proposal or a heartbreak or a very frightened ring. The telephone operator at the end of the world held all the conversations that were never quite unfurled. She memorized the voices of the ones who called too late, the ones who got no answer, and the ones who had to wait. She'd hum a little melody between the chords and rings, a private little requiem for all the missing things. They said automation was the future coming fast. She trained the machine herself and told it what she'd passed. But some connections need a human hand to make them true, a voice that says I'm here with you in everything you do. Every call she patched was someone's everything, a proposal or a heartbreak or a very frightened ring. The telephone operator at the end of the world held all the conversations that were never quite unfurled. Unplug the switchboard for the last time, close the cord and key. She carried all our voices into history. Stay until the cups grow cold, till the sunlight leaves the gold, till the newspaper lies still and the church bells cross the hill. Stay until the jazz turns blue, till the morning deepens through, till the canal forgets the mist and I remember every kiss. Stay until the cups grow cold. There is still so much to hold in this cafe by the stream, where love moves softly as a dream. Let the hours lose their edge, let the city guard the ledge. Stay until the cups grow cold, while the day is still made gold. There are things we never say, yet they bloom here anyway. In the folding of your glove, in the quiet shape of love. No grand promise, no farewell, just the way the moments dwell, like cream circling in the black, never lost and coming back. Stay until the cups grow cold. There is still so much to hold in this cafe by the stream, where love moves softly as a dream. Let the hours lose their edge, let the city guard the ledge. Stay until the cups grow cold, while the day is still made gold. When the afternoon grows near and the shadows sharp and clear, I will keep this amber scene tucked inside where time has been. Lying with your patient grace, with your light on every face, teach me how to linger still, long enough for joy to fill. Stay until the cups grow cold, till the little song is told, till the soft horn fades from view, and the daylight turns more blue. If we must at last depart, leave this morning in my heart. Stay until the cups grow cold in this world of tender gold. One last sip, one final chord, one bright piece without a word, and down the canal the old light rolled, as the cups at last grew cold.
last chair scrapes across the tile floor. The bartender turns off the light above the bar, but still the pianist plays one final song for those of us who don't know where we belong. The trumpet wraps itself around the dark and leaves its fingerprints on every heart. A glass half full of something cold and still, and jazz that runs the night against its will. Late night jazz when the cafe closes. Late night jazz when the music slows, when there's nowhere left for anyone to go, and the final notes burn low. Late night jazz, just the music staying. Late night jazz on the upright bass swaying, when the world outside has fallen fast asleep, and the jazz is mine to keep. The pianist plays like no one's in the room and fills the emptied cafe with his tune. I lean my head against the marble wall and let the music take me through it all. The candle stub still flickers on the bar. The city's quiet, not a single car. Just trumpet, bass, and piano in the black, and me with no desire to go back. Late night jazz when the cafe closes. Late night jazz when the music slows, when there's nowhere left for anyone to go, and the final notes burn low. These are the hours no one talks about, when jazz becomes the only thing without a definition, reason, or a name. Just sound and darkness, and they're both the same. No one's watching, no one's counting time. The pianist and I are in our prime, at 3 o'clock in some forgotten year, when jazz was everything and nothing else was here. The music finally stops with one last chord that hangs in there and can't afford to let the silence be the final word, the most beautiful thing you've ever heard. The pianist rises, buttons up his coat. I stay a little longer with the last note. The candle burns its final inch of wax, and I prepare myself to face the facts that morning comes and music goes
yours to sleep, but in my chest these songs are mine to keep. Late night jazz, the cafe's closing. Late night jazz, the music's going, but somewhere in the dark it still plays on, long after even the very last song.
I write this letter by the candle's flame. The jazz is low, I'm whispering your name. The paper takes the ink so willingly, the way the room accepts the melody. Each word I write is measured by a note. Each note I hear is something you once wrote. Into my life, the way a letter lands, with everything that passes through my hands. A letter written by candlelight to jazz, to someone who remembers what it has been like to share an evening slow and warm, before the years came in like any storm. A letter written in the amber glow, to all the music only we would know. And every sentence swings along the page like a well-loved song from some forgotten age. I tell you of the cafe we once knew, where the piano played the whole evening through, where coffee cups were warm against our palms, and jazz was like a set of golden songs. I tell you how the music still remains in every room I enter when it rains. The same old songs we heard in better days now fill these quiet rooms with vintage haze. A letter written by candlelight to jazz, to someone who remembers what it has been like to share an evening slow and warm, before the years came in like any storm. Every letter is a kind of song, a way to say that where you are belongs to somewhere warm and full of melody, like every night we spent where we were free. I fold the letter and I set it down and let the jazz play through this quiet town. Whatever happens, the music stays inside the letter for the rest of my days. The candle flickers and I sign my name, and everything around me stays the same. The jazz plays on beneath a silent moon. I've written what I meant to write, and soon the morning will arrive and take it where the letters go into the fragrant air. But for tonight, the candlelight and jazz, where everything this evening truly has. A letter written by candlelight to jazz, to everything the music ever was.
Morning light slides across the window pane.
Silver spoons and porcelain in the rain.
A waiter moves as if he knows the tune.
The city wakes beneath a pale blue noon.
There's a hush between the cups and chairs.
A little dream suspended in the air. In old Vienna, where the coffee steams,
we gather up our
faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow,
and time walks slowly
where the old trams go. A lady reads a letter by the wall.
Two friends exchange a laugh,
Quiet and small.
the pastry case shines under amber light,
And every face looks softer, warm and bright.
the marble tables keep 1,000 tales
Of whispered names and winter-coated trails. In old Vienna, where the coffee steams,
we gather up our
faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow,
and time walks slowly
where the old trams go.
like smoke
Above the room,
a violin dissolving all the gloom.
outside the street is damp with gentle grace.
Inside the hour
Lingers in this place. A clock above
but nobody is rushing far away.
The pages turn, the little teaspoons chime,
and every note is honeyed
slow and fine. In old Vienna, where the coffee steams,
we gather up
our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow,
and time walks slowly
where the old trams go.
Good night
To streets of stone and cafe light. Good night to all who linger through the night. In old Vienna, where the hours softly flow,
the jazz remembers all we used to know.
In een klein café in de Jordaan, waar de regen zacht blijft vallen, speelt een oude melodie voor de eenzame harten van de stad.
de avond hangt als fluweel over bruggen nat van licht. Een lantaarn trilt op het water als een droom die langzaam zweeft.
Binnen ruikt het naar koffie,
naar hout, tabak en tijd.
de pianist buigt naar de toetsen
En speelt de nacht heel wijd.
een sax zucht zacht bij het raam.
De bas loopt warm en laag.
En alles wat ik niet kon zeggen
Klinkt mooier dan vandaag.
onder de regen van de Jordaan. Laat ik mijn zorgen langzaam gaan.
Bij kaarslicht, jazz en oude wijn.
Mag deze nacht voor altijd zijn.
Onder de regen van Amsterdam
Waar ik mezelf weer tegenkwam.
zingt elke noot zo zacht voor mij.
De stad is stil,
De droom dichtbij.
een vrouw met rode lippen lacht. Haar handschoen rust naast haar glas. Zij kijkt naar buiten, naar de gracht, alsof daar ooit haar liefde was.
De ober sluit de gordijnen half. De klok slaat 10, misschien al 11. Maar niemand haast zich naar morgen. Iedereen blijft bij zichzelf.
De regen tekent zilveren lijnen
Op het raam van ons café
en in de rook van oude jaren
drijft mijn hart heel zachtjes mee.
onder de regen van de Jordaan.
Laat ik mijn zorgen langzaam gaan.
Bij kaarslicht, jazz en oude wijn.
Mag deze nacht voor altijd zijn.
Onder de regen van Amsterdam
Waar ik mezelf weer tegenkwam.
zingt elke noot
Zo zacht voor mij. De stad is stil, de droom dichtbij. Dat blijft wat de jazz vanavond spreekt.
Geen haast, geen harde woorden,
Alleen de regen op de steen.
Amsterdam houdt mij nog even.
En ik ben niet meer alleen. Onder de regen van de Jordaan laat ik mijn zorgen langzaam gaan. Bij kaarslicht, jazz en oude wijn mag deze nacht voor altijd zijn.
Onder de regen van Amsterdam,
Waar ik mezelf weer tegenkwam,
zingt elke noot zo
zacht voor mij. De stad is stil, de droom dichtbij.
De laatste tonen worden zacht.
De regen kust de oude straat.
In Amsterdam blijft deze nacht
Als jazz die nooit verloren gaat.
Rain on the panes, lights on the canal. Coffee in the dusk. From Jordaan roofs to narrow painted doors, the twilight leans in close to hear the band. The old café is breathing through its floors, a warm and wooden heartbeat in the rain-washed land. Porcelain clinks like tiny temple bells. The waiter moves as softly as a dream, and every cloud above the quiet canal breaks into silver underneath the beam, and the room grows warmer as the shadows fall, like the city saved a little peace for us all. Quiet evening, coffee house glow. Hear the tender brush drums moving low. Hear the trumpet like a sigh across the blue. Amsterdam, this song is made for you. For your rain, your lamps, your windows lit just right. For your old world grace that carries through the night. A woman in a vintage coat looks out, her reflection floating softly in the pane. 100 distant footsteps pass beyond, then disappear into the evening rain. The bass line walks like someone going home. The piano lifts a little fading light, and every corner table holds a world of gentle thoughts unspoken in the night. Quiet evening, coffee house glow. Hear the tender brush drums moving low. Hear the trumpet like a sigh across the blue.
Amsterdam, this song is made for you. For your rain, your lamps, your windows lit just right. For your old world grace that carries through the night. If time were kind, it would be this: a quiet room, a trumpet kiss, a candle bowing to the rain, and hearts made slow and whole again. Moving low, hear the trumpet like a sigh across the blue. Amsterdam, this song is made for you. For your rain, your lamps, your windows lit just right. For your old world grace that carries through the night. Stay a little longer, city of glass and stone, till midnight learns the shape of being alone, till jazz becomes the weather in my chest, and this small becomes the place of rest. Blue tiles hold a noonday blessing on the walls across the street. Sunlight rolls along the doorway and lies warm beneath my feet. Blue azulejos catch the noon and turn it into peace.